Hi everyone, it's Lisa. Today on DoodleDrawArt, we're going to draw the Grinch. I'm going to start off by sketching lightly, and I'm going to draw the outline shapes of his face. So we always like to just start off with these sketch lines, and so this first one is going to be the top of his head. So I'm just going to make a rainbow shape that will be the top of his head, and then I'm going to make his cheeks that will come out to the side like this and this on both sides. They might come out just a little bit more than that. And then they're going to taper down towards his neck. So they just scoop in like this, coming in towards the middle. So that will be the basic outline of my Grinchy face. So now what we're going to do is place in the features of the Grinch. So I'm going to start off with his mouth, and I'm going to make first his cheek lines on both sides here, and then a big mouth that scoops around like this, because the Grinch has a very wide mouth. And then he also has like a little, I don't know, top lip shape just in here. So then the Grinch also has a tiny little nose, and it's really just a colored in squiggle, dark shadow. And for his eyes, we're going to draw a teardrop shape, and it's going to start off up around here, and it's going to come down in towards his nose like this, and it's going to just scoop down like this, bigger at the bottom and around up to the top. Same thing on the other eye, starting up here, make a teardrop shape and come back up to the top. Now, even though he's not a girl and not friendly, he does have quite visible eyelashes. So I'm just going to make some lashes that are showing up along the top edges of his eye on both sides. So just little eyelashes flipping up through the corners like this. And then his eyeballs are not circles, they're just these U shapes. So he looks really evil because of these U-shaped eyeballs. They're not your standard eyeballs, they're evil, Grinchy eyeballs. And then we have his eyebrows, and they almost touch in the middle right here, and they are shaped like arches that come up and out like this. Again, on the other side, they're thicker at the bottom, and they come up and over and out like this. So these are his very frowny eyebrows. Then he has some wrinkles that come up and over like this, and just a little bit more down there. So this is the basic facial features for the Grinch, and now what we can do is fill in the shape of the outline of his furry face. So I'm going to start off up here. I'm just going to check my frame, make sure, yeah, I'm still in. Sometimes I get a little off frame here. So he's got tufts of hair that look like fire almost, the way they flame out and flip out in different directions. And I'm going to be careful to always come back in towards this close part here, because they don't get very far away, but they do sort of, this one droops right down onto his forehead. They just kind of all come out from this one little spot right in here. And then we have his actual hairy head. So it's going to have like just little rough edges coming down through like this, and then you might have some little hairs flipping there. Same thing on the other side. We're just going to come down around the side of his head like this. That's a little bit hairy, a little bit monster furish. And again, we might just have some little hairs going in the wrong direction here. And then we're going to come around the outside edges, coming down around this way and towards his neck, just like so. And same thing on the other side, flippy flips, little hairy bits coming down, and his neck. So then you can just add a few more hair details, because this is it. This is all that we need to do for the Grinch, but we could just add some more hair, some more extra lines in through here to just flesh out his Grinchy hairiness. And there are more hairs around his jowls than there are in this area. In fact, this area is pretty much not hairy. You might just have a couple little blemishes of some kind in there. But then you can just make these little hash lines that show the way that his fur is going in the direction that it's playing on his face here. coming down. And then you might want to show some more of these like textural lines. It's up to you. If you want to do it very cartoonish, you can do it without any of these extra lines. But if you want to do it more in the style of the old school Grinch, he definitely has sort of shadows here around his eyeballs, just giving that darkness, just little lines. If you want to go back over and watch me do this slower, YouTube has a nice little feature where you can slow down the video. Haha, I bet you didn't know that. Maybe you did. And so you can watch me do this again. Just back it up. Maybe turn off the sound. I bet you it would sound pretty funny if you leave the sound playing while you listen to me draw this again. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over this with my marker, and then I'm going to color it in. So I hope you enjoyed watching this today, and I hope you drew one too. I'd love it if you would comment on this video, and if you liked it, please click like, and if you would like to subscribe to my channel, that would be awesome. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.